Seb's in the back just like, why have we stopped? Why aren't we going for a walk?
He literally is actually. He's looking out the window.
Oh my god. I'm frozen to my core.
Maybe the whitest thing I've said, but there's a bit of spice to that.
No, it's not.
There's a bit of tang on the tongue.
That's so mild. I can't believe these were £5. That's obscene.
I'm not bashing the chippy. I like the chippy.
I haven't said where they're from.
North
What other food did you bring?
You've got cream tea.
I do have a cream tea.
Apples.
A little scone with jam and cream.
Yeah.
And a flask of tea.
A flask of tea. You've got apples and your fancy better than Nutella stuff.
Oh, what is it?
Bon Maman.
Bon Maman. Could have had a little cream tea on the beach, but it's so cold.
You still can.
My hand is still numb. Oh, this is a bit spicy. Oh, I just got it. Jesus. It's warming me up though.
Mm-hmm.
If he's in the house right now, he'd be screaming.
I think I feel like his silence is even more damning though. He's like, let me out.
He's like, you've let me down.
Mm-hmm. Sass levels are at 11.
How many did you just scoop up?
2. And a lot of sauce.
And these are all mine then. You had 5.
What? I have at some point had
That
5.
last forkful,
Had
you
2.
scooped up again. No, there wasn't 2, that was 5.
I don't think anyone's ever scooped 5 chips on a fork.
No, it's 5 little.
I don't have a shovel.
That's not fair, I'm so hungry still.
You've got cream tea. You're the bougiest packed lunch.
I didn't really enjoy them.
They taste like
In terms of like...
every chip shop chips.
No,
ever.
they don't. I've had better. I didn't really like that at all. He barely put any salt on. Curry sauce too spicy. And it cost £5.
How would you rate your experience at the North Berwick Chicken Grill or whatever it's called?
I filled a hole. I filled
That's
a
what
hole.
they need on the top outside their shop. Definitely a front for a brothel.
Do you think?
Well, if it said on the front of it.
Oh, right. Yeah. What's that hill over there?
Rock Island.
Is that Bass Rock?
No, Bass Rock's over
Yeah,
there.
that's why I was asking. Because I didn't think... It's quite small.
Bass Rock's not big, it's just impressive and got a pretty lighthouse.
No, it is quite like pointy. It's quite tall.
Uh-huh.
So that is significantly smaller. Therefore, I was wondering what it is.
Rock Island.
It's not called Rock Island. Adventure time, Sebby?
You ready, big chief?
No.
Yeah, you ready. Let's get your clothes on.
Sebby. Hi. Well, it's not morning at all, it's afternoon. I'm in North Berwick today. It's Saturday and I've also just had chips and curry sauce, so if I'm really hoping you can't see my tongue because it's very green. But yeah, look at the sunshine. Yeah, we've brought Seb on a little walk to his favourite beach. I don't know what this beach is called. It's the one down from the golf course. So it's kind of runs like parallel. And yeah, it's just got lots of really nice rock pools, lots of kind of caves for Seb to explore, and he loves it here. We had Storm Eowyn yesterday, so Edinburgh was basically on red alert, kind of like advised to stay at home, not travel. and my friend Sylvie's up from London this weekend, and I was supposed to be having like a sleepover with her yesterday, which didn't happen, so that's happening tonight, so I'm very excited. Can't wait to see my friends. We're gonna just get on the sofa in our jammies, have some wine, catch up. Haven't seen her in a good few months, so yeah, lots to catch up on, which will be really nice. Yeah, hopefully you can hear me okay with the wind, but yeah, just at the beach, blowing the cobwebs off. So it's cold though. I'm hoping we get some snow in the hills, in the Pentland Hills in Edinburgh, so that I can go sledging tomorrow. I've still not been sledging this year, so yeah, definitely hoping for some snow. Anyway, I need to go find Robin, I need to go find Seb. I don't know where they've gone. Oh, I can see them. There they are. Where's Seb? Bushy tail. Oh, he's playing with the sun.
Beef honey, honey chili chicken. It's amazing. I had it last weekend and it's really nice, but it's shredded beef.
Okay.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, so they said we...
Which trials? Yeah, he brought it in. I was very superstitious.
When I read history, like in history, it just doesn't feel real to me. Like this is ever anywhere.
I'm back home from staying over at my friend's last night, and we had a lovely brunch in Linlithgow today. But now I have a task ahead of me. So basically this is our wardrobe setup. So anyone will know, living in a cold, damp, old building. I think our cottage is 100 years old, or roughly that. So basically the room we're in now has 2 external walls, so it just gets, you know, it doesn't heat up very well. It gets very cold, very wet, very humid, and basically I've lived in enough flats where if you have enclosed wardrobes, everything goes mouldy. So we basically, when we bought this house, we were on the hunt for some sort of storage solution for our clothes that meant they could be aerated, that there was lots of ventilation. So we found this storage solution on the shop fitting warehouse called the Flexx storage systems, and basically we looked at like IKEA Pax wardrobes and all that kind of thing, and they were coming out like thousands of pounds, whereas this system was hundreds, so a lot cheaper. And it's great because you can buy these kind of drawers, they're really deep, all these wire shelves, and then you can have hanging space as well. And basically you attach these kind of metal battens to the wall, and then all the shelves, drawers, rails to hang things are just plug and play, so you just clip them in. It means you can move everything around if you need to change up the design or anything like that. And when we installed this, we planned that we would then build like a facade going from each wall and then floor to ceiling, so it kind of looked built in. And when we fit those doors, we're going to put kind of vents in them, I guess, to make sure that everything's staying kind of aerated. So that was the plan. However, we've lived in this house for a few years now, and basically this room just does not heat up. So we use this room primarily as an office. Robin works from home full time. It's our guest bedroom and also our dressing room. And so it just doesn't heat up. We have a radiator, it doesn't do much. So we've kind of been considering, do we add another radiator? You know, how can we heat this room? And we've insulated under the floor, the loft's insulated, but because of the 2 external walls, it just is so cold. So basically we decided to get another log burner in here because our bedroom is just through this wall, and there's an existing chimney as well. So basically we're going to get a log burner installed here, which will hopefully also kind of heat our bedroom because it backs onto that wall, and it's a really dry heat, so it's hopefully going to bring the humidity down in this room. We already have a log burner in the living room as well, so it means if we have them both going for a couple of hours a day, in the winter anyway, and we have all the doors open, it's going to really heat up the whole house. We live in a bungalow, it's very small, so it shouldn't be too hard to heat that way. And, you know, brings our electricity bills down if we're not using the heater in here, because it literally doesn't do anything anyway. It's just a complete waste of time having that radiator on. Because we decided to get this log burner installed, we have to take this all down. Don't know what the design then is going to be. We obviously won't be able to have a full wall of wardrobe space anymore, which is going to be quite tricky. But yes, basically, I don't know what that's going to look like. But our task for today is to completely dismantle and take down all of this, so that on Tuesday in a couple of days the guys can come in and they can fit the fire. I don't know what the end result is going to be. I don't know what we're going to end up having to, how we're going to design our wardrobe space. I imagine we're just going to try and build some sort of wardrobes either side of the fire using what we have already, and maybe we'll have to the angle grinder to cut some of it down to fit, but we're going to figure that out. But today we're going to take it down. We're not going to do that until this evening though, because we're going to actually head out for coffee just now, maybe take Seb for a walk, and then we'll come back later and I'll do a little time lapse of us taking it down. Also, I'll link this below because it's honestly been a game changer for if you're trying to create your own kind of built-in wardrobe and you're trying to keep costs down. Like, this was so much cheaper than any other solution we could find, and it's so customizable, it's so easy to put up. Yeah, I'd really recommend. So if I show you this alcove, it's probably easier to see. If we look in here, you can see these things that you attach to the wall. This one's actually pulled our plaster off a little bit, but yeah, so you basically just screw these bits of metal into the wall, and then you can clip in your shelves, and you can see these drawers are super deep, and yeah, it's just a really good storage solution. And when I say it's cold in this room, It's 11 degrees and the humidity is always that high. This is a complete lie. It's never once been 21 degrees in here. I don't know what that's talking about. But yeah, it has been 7 degrees. I remember vividly getting up one morning at 7 degrees in this room and our bedroom, and it was horrid. So yeah, the log burner is going to make a big difference with that, which will be great. So yeah, very excited about the log burner. We're going to take all this down this evening, so I'll try and get a little time lapse of that. But for now, we're going to head out for a coffee. Cup for the teapot. What we're left with at the moment. So we've kept our shoe storage, and I'll move that tub when the guys come tomorrow. I don't actually know what they're going to do about the skirting. I'm a bit worried about that. I'm hoping, I assume they're going to cut it. When they did our fire in the living room, we hadn't put skirting on yet. I'm hoping that they cut it quite neatly. I mean, like, they must go into people's houses that are completely done up to then install a fire. So I don't know, maybe we'll just need to sand it a little bit and repaint some of it. But yeah, fire's gonna go there, and we'll need to basically take all these wall plugs out and like fill, sand, repaint everything before we decide on how our wardrobes are gonna look. And we're just going to live with this for however long that takes. I think it's going to take us a few weeks, if not a month, to basically do these wardrobes, design them, and make all the kind of facade and doors and build them in and stuff. So I think it's going to be quite nice living like minimalist life with clothes. I feel like it's going to take the pressure out of choosing what to wear every day. And then also we've got this cupboard in here, which was never meant for clothing storage, but obviously like right now we're going to use it for that. So we just kind of have our clothes in here and towels and clothes in that one as well. So yeah, we're going to live like this for a little while, but that's okay. Oh, help. No bone in my body wants to deal with this. No one needs this amount of clothes. Oh dear. Oh, thank you. It's not like I'm trying to make my breakfast or anything. Where you going? Oh, changed your mind? Excuse me. Hey. What are you doing? Seb's so confused. He doesn't understand why this has changed. That's so funny. For him this morning, this was just a wall.